Alright, so just gonna make this quick video on how you install the AJE 1546 MU. Basically, it's the power steering rod if you're gonna be basically using your K member with the 87 through 93 or 94 through 2004 Mustang. So basically, they're gonna give you a coupler like this that goes onto the rack and pinion from the Fox body or the SN95 Mustang. This one's a spline, and then this one is to go on this end of the shaft that they give you. And basically, you got to cut it to length. And then they also give you, I already welded mine on, this part that you have to weld on to your existing shaft. You didn't have to take out the steering column. I thought I had to, but I really didn't. I wish I knew, because it'd save me a lot of time. But you really don't have to take it. You could just cut off the part where the rag joint and then weld this on all in your engine bay if you have the engine out. And then basically you have a coupler that you hook this side up to, and it connects to that rod. And you see this little plastic, my camera focus, this little plastic thing right here. I'm not too sure if this is the way you're supposed to install it, but that's the way I did it, because that was the only way it was going on the shaft. But it's basically so the metal part, it's basically a support brace, basically. That's what it is. And you can see I still have my outer one. If you see that little white bit of plastic, that's my outer one. It's still in good shape. So basically all that is just to support your inner column so it doesn't collapse when you're basically turning the wheel, because you know it's going to be wiggling because it's kind of free. So now all I have to do now is install this into the car and start cutting to measure, well, measure the cut, so I know what's the perfect length. So I'll show you that once I install the column. Stay tuned. Alright folks, so I done finished installing the AJE steering coupler on the 69, and I just want to show you basically the end result I saw earlier. So I think I had a cut right here. Probably had to cut maybe an inch off or two to make it fit in here. And yeah, everything looks good, tight and right. I mean, another reason why I'm doing this, because you know AJE doesn't really send instruction on some of their stuff, and it's like they just give you thing and you have to figure it out. I'm not saying the products is bad, it's just they should make installation video on their stuff. I don't know if they got the time to do that, but it would help tremendously to a lot of us that are installing these stuff that you have no idea, like where does this go and how does that go. But the customer support is good. But just wanted to show you, if someone is interested in doing the same type of setup I'm doing, you can do this, and that's basically how you install this. Oh yeah, one more thing I want to add and show is, if you are going with the Cobra setups, you have to get the rims that kind of come outwards, because my other stock Mustang rims had a different offset. I think the offset was negative, so it's going inwards, so it was rubbing against the caliper. So I had to use my Cuda rims on here so I could move the Mustang around, because if I use the stock ones, it kept freaking rubbing. But just wanted to let you know that. But yeah, overall everything is done. Now I just gotta sell this motor, or see if I want to fix this motor, install it, save up for my 5-speed transmission. I think it's called a TKX. And yeah, we'll be back on the road. So more to come. Project Nightmare. Peace.